How to get high demand, low competition products when doing Amazon FBA. This is a full breakdown by myself. My name's Adam. I'm a 7-figure Amazon seller. I've been doing this for 4 years. So I'm going to show you how you can reduce competition on Amazon or completely eliminate it. Okay? Is that piquing your interest? It's hugely beneficial to you, so it should be. Okay? Now, you're going to gain the knowledge to build a more profitable and sustainable business in this video. And you should care about that, as it's what's going to take you past that £1,000 or £2,000 per month profit mark. And ultimately just take your business to that next level, yeah? Take that business to that next level so you can either do one of the following things. Quit your job, get a warehouse. If you're doing Amazon already, perhaps you want to upscale, you want to get your own unit, you want to get a warehouse. Perhaps you want to work abroad, right? Who doesn't want to do that? Sit on the beach. I was in Thailand for 5 months, working away there. Who doesn't want to do that? Maybe you want to go to Romania, America, Poland, wherever you want to go. It can give you the ability to do that. Or just as simple as have more free time with the family. Do you want to take your kids to school, etc., etc.? And it's exactly what's enabled me right now, what I'm going to be talking about, to live a life of freedom and make more money than I ever thought possible, okay? Along with several other students, okay? So here's how to crush it and reduce or eliminate competition as a whole, okay? 2 things. Number 1 is go brand direct. And number 2 is to get exclusive brand deals, close brands and get deals, okay? So let's talk about number 1, going brand direct, okay? Now let's look at the supply chain. When you're doing wholesale or arbitrage, right? Let's look at the supply chain. This is you here, the retailer. You are the retailer. You are selling at the bottom here to the end consumer, right? You're selling here on Amazon, the retailer is Amazon, and then the consumer is the one buying your products from Amazon, right? So this is where most people buy from. They buy from wholesalers. And this is where I buy from, the manufacturer, or at least the distributor, okay? So you got to think, where is it made? So initially it's made from the manufacturer. The manufacturer then sends it to 1 or 2 distributors, okay? And then that distributor distributes it to a load of wholesalers. And then those the retailers, aka us, or most people, are buying from these wholesalers, okay, so they can sell to these end consumers. But what I'm always thinking is, how can I bypass this one? And how can I even bypass this one in some cases, okay? Some cases bypass this one and go and work directly here with the manufacturer. This is exactly what we want to be doing and what we need to be doing, okay? Because of course, this is where you get the best possible price. You know, this wholesaler here doesn't make it, right? So how are they going to give you a better price than the guy up there, okay? So why not contact these brands or manufacturers? It's going to give you the best possible chance for success, okay? And you don't really have to do anything differently. If you're doing wholesale right now and you're contacting wholesalers, you don't particularly have to do anything differently to when you go ahead and contact the brand. Do it all in the exact same way. You don't need to overcomplicate things, okay? Now, okay, all of this makes step 2 so much easier. So if you're going brand direct, okay, that's going to reduce the competition. That's going to reduce the competition here, right? Okay, so let's come back here. Imagine you found a product you think is good. There's not much competition for it, okay? A lot of people, there may be not a lot of people on the listing because it's not profitable. Why is it not profitable? Because you're finding the prices from these guys here, from the wholesaler. You find that the prices from the wholesaler, I get hear this so many times, right? Oh, these wholesalers don't offer good prices, because you go into the wholesaler. Yeah, the wholesalers don't have good prices a lot of the time. These guys have the good prices, okay? So you find a product that's got reasonably low competition. You don't think it's great because there's no profit from the wholesaler. It's because you haven't come up here. So when you start sourcing from here, you maybe start finding more higher barrier to entry products where you're getting the best possible price for, and there's only a handful of other people on the listings, okay? So that's what you should be doing, okay? And like I said, If you're going to the manufacturer or the brand, this makes step 2 so much easier because you can just integrate them both, okay? Now, number 2, close brands and get deals, aka get exclusive brand deals. Now, this is how you can completely eliminate competition. It's fantastic, okay? So look, the manufacturer, if you're already working with these guys and buying from these guys, then suddenly it becomes a whole lot easier to deal with the brand directly, right? Okay? Suddenly, so much easier. How are you ever going to get an exclusive brand deal with the middleman, with the wholesaler? You can't, right? They don't make the decisions, the middlemen. They do not make the decisions. So you need to be getting that from the brand directly. And you can only be getting it from the brand directly if you're actively speaking to them or you're building a relationship with them, right? Now, getting these exclusive brand deals is not done overnight, right? It can have so many benefits to your business, okay? Reduced competition, completely no competition, higher profit margin, more consistent and sustainable business, and ultimately you may even be able to sell your business if you have one of these deals, okay? But it's not done overnight. You need to provide value to them and build up relationships over time, okay? Now, the main things that you can do for our brand, what do you think it is right now? Just if you think about it off the top of your head. I'm going to go for it right now, okay? So, first thing, stopping price wars. This is the biggest thing with Amazon. So, the constant price wars from all this really aggressive competition, right? What does that do? Yes, it's frustrating for us, but it's also frustrating for brands if you didn't know already. So when people are undercutting all the time, as a customer, if you see that, you see, oh, the price has changed from £8 to £6, now it's at £7, it's at £6.50. It kind of devalues the brand. Let's say if this brand wants to come across as a premium or luxury brand or something along them lines, these constant price changes or the price going from 20 quid to 15 quid, this is not good. This is not good. And it actually devalues their brand reputation, okay? So you coming in and stopping these price wars is one cool thing that you're going to be doing for them. Number 2, next thing you're going to be doing, you're going to be improving the brand presence, okay? Now, you may see a listing or a brand upon Amazon. Maybe it's selling reasonably okay. Yeah, maybe it's selling all right, but maybe they've only got one image, or maybe they've got 2 images and they're terrible. You're coming in, you're going to be improving them for them, and you're going to be getting them 7 images, high quality with information on them and things like that. You're going to be improving their titles, the bullet points, the descriptions, adding A+ content, loads of these sort of things, okay, to help improve the brand's presence up on the Amazon platform, okay? All of these things collectively, what are they going to do? Help drive more sales to their business or for their brand, for their products upon Amazon, in turn growing their brand and also increasing market share over competitors. So this is a fantastic thing that you need to be doing, okay? Next, stopping counterfeits. This is another thing that we can do to provide value to the brand. There may be certain instances where you can see on the listing clearly people are just buying it off Alibaba. I know, for example, SanDisk, for example. A lot of people used to buy them on Alibaba, and I was one of them myself, by the way. This is the only reason I know. I bought them off Alibaba mistakenly, of course, as well. So you want to be coming in, you can stop counterfeits through Amazon's brand registry tools and things like that, okay? Next, growing the brand with ads. That's another value point that you're going to be pointing to them, okay? You're going to be running advertising campaigns out of your own pocket to help grow their brand on Amazon. If someone came to me and said, look, I'm going to grow your brand up on Amazon. I'm going to spend all of my own money on advertising campaigns just to get your brand out there, and it's no extra cost to you. The only thing I need in return is just exclusivity for this brand, because otherwise it wouldn't particularly make sense. We need it to be a win-win. I would be inclined to do that, right? I would be very inclined. Would you? I know I certainly would, okay? Next, growing the brand in other countries. This is fantastic. Let's say if they're big in the UK, they're already well established, and there's a lot of expats in Spain and Australia and the United States from the UK. There may be demand for their products in other countries, and of course, if you can help them get the brand out there in other countries, you're basically turning them from just a national brand into an international or global brand. And that is fantastic. That is huge. Okay. That is so, so huge. Okay. Now, you need to implement both of these strategies that I've just taught you and told you about today. Both of these. You need to integrate them both, as you're not going to have to worry too much about profitability if you're doing both of these. Also, if you're integrating these strategies, you won't have to be repricing all the time, and you also will make consistent sales and consistent profits, and ultimately just build a better life for yourself and a better business for yourself. Okay, better business for yourself and also your family members. Okay. Now, if you don't implement these, you're going to be left behind, right? You're going to be left behind no matter what. So if you want to scale your business, be 10 steps above everybody else, I actually teach people exactly how to do this inside my Amazon FBA Academy. So if you're interested in leveling up, make sure you check the link down below in the description, and also like, comment and subscribe. Whatever you want to know, comment down below. I'm more than happy to get back to you or create a whole nother video for that. But overall, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.